Howdy. So I got inspired by this guy I've been following online called, his name's Joey Santor, and he does this YouTube channel called Crime Pays, but Botany doesn't, which is amazing. So I've been inspired by him a lot. So I'm gonna do my own little version, right? So he's kind of helped inspire me get into botany. Like, now I was into like trying to get into like ethnobotany and just like foraging and stuff like that, but like I just want to talk about sort of like the experience I've had and just kind of related concepts, and like how this has just been like the most insane rabbit hole where it took me to this completely unexpected place. Like, so I'm going to kind of take you along on my little journey here. Now we're here at Dawsonville, right? I'm in the southeast US, like, so this is North Georgia, and I'm at Dawsonville Public Library right now, and they have this little, this isn't part of, like, they have this little area I'm going to show you over there, but like I filmed it before, but like, look at, this is what's interesting too over here. Like, what is that, a sumac? I don't know, but all the goldenrod's blooming now. It seems kind of early, it's like August. I don't know. There's this smell, like you smell, oh, it's the new asphalt they have, that's what it is. You get your pokeweed, you get the tulip tree, but like, me, all the goldenrod's blooming now. I just see it everywhere. Look, oh, there's all these insects down there, but chip dump, you got that. But dude, I'm just trying to like learn as much as I can. And like, I'm sorry, I don't know what this is. I thought it, like, it's almost looks like lamb's quarter. I don't know, look, there's bees on that. Can you see it? That's cool. I don't know what this is. It's like kind of feels silky. Like, I love the feel of it. It's really cool. But anyway, I don't know what this is. I thought it was lamb's quarter, but like, I don't know. But something over here smells good. I don't know what this is. And then I looked this up. This is celosia, which supposedly is edible, I think. Kind of interesting. It might be, I'm not sure if it's native, but anyway. Let's go over here, check some of this out. This is cool. This is a verbena bonariensis lollipop. I don't know what that is, whether that's native either, but there's definitely bees on it. So, now this Coreopsis Zagreb, I looked this up, I believe this is native. It's beautiful, there's bees all over it, of course. I mean, yeah, it's cool. You get some of that. What is this, black-eyed Susan? I don't think so. I think that's a native as well. Then this, I don't know, I'm not sure if this is what it says it is. Oh, Gara Lind Himeri. Oh, I must have looked up the wrong thing. Okay, I don't know. But this is the salvia, the blue sage. I see that like everywhere. That's cool. What else do we got here? Yeah, here's more of what I mentioned earlier. The sea, I forget what it's called. Kind of cool. I've seen it a lot. Anyway, I could go on. We get some of this over here. Tomatoes. Dude, this is cool. There's so many different flowers in here. I mean, this is wild. There's some little moths in here. And partially to me making this video so I can kind of like document some things I'm seeing here and try and like look it up later. Yeah, I think this is black-eyed Susan. That's, I believe, a native. So there's bees on that too. You come in here, you're like, dude, this is interesting. The ice plant, pink wonder. It's kind of succulent, I think. This is, I think, is from South Africa. I don't think it's native here. It also supposedly has DMT in it, which is interesting. But also, some people use it as a source of yeast for beer, something like that. I don't know. Phlox, interesting. Really cool stuff. Dude, this is interesting, okay? I don't know what this is, but it's got these sort of broadish leaves, and it goes up into these things, and it has these little pods and then these little berries, and I see these little like orangey insects like all over it. I don't see any today. I'm trying to find some. No, I actually don't see any. Weird. Yesterday, there were so many of them. They were just coated over on some of this. So, oh, here they are. You know, there's some of them here. Check that out. I don't think they're aphids. I don't know what they are. I don't know what anything is, but can you see that? Oh, there we go. It's so bright out, it's hard to see the LCD screen. Look at that. They like it though. They're on it. They're on it. What is that? Calendula? I don't know what it's called. Oh, Celosia plumosa. That's what it's called. That. Pretty fun. Anyway, what do we got here? I'm just looking at a tree. I don't know what tree that is. Interesting leaves. What do we got? What else we got? Just looking around here. That might be a squash. Some of that's a squash, I don't know. Anyway, so like Joey makes this point, which is so true, which, you know, if you're just getting into something, you could be really ignorant, you know, and kind of like selfish and self-absorbed, but you don't realize it. Also, somebody bullied this bookworm over here. Like, oh, a nice target for my displacement aggression. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Anyway, but he makes this point where he's saying, like, I might just go through here. This is kind of fun. He makes this point, like I was saying, like, if you don't know anything, you can just be really, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was just really self-absorbed about this and didn't realize it. It's like, as I'm learning more about this, the first motivation I have is kind of just like, what's in it for me? Which is fair, so I'll start from that perspective, but then I'll kind of like take you with me as I like develop my perspective, right? So this, I just basically realized like we just look at all this trash on the road and call them weeds, and then we just look at all this crap and we're just like, oh, this is useless, it looks terrible, it's messy, nature's scary and messy, go away. Before I get into that, look at this. They are all over this plant. I don't know what this is, probably native, it has to be, considering how much activity is, but only these specific, like wasps I've never seen before. They're kind of black. Let me try and hold it, stabilize it a little bit. Oh, I should turn on the stabilization. Oh well. But dude, they're like these large, very large black wasps looking things, and they are just all over this. I don't know what it is, and only this. I've never even seen these before either. But they are just all over this thing, dude. I don't know what it is. Let's see if we can get a look at it. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's the stem. Love to figure out what that is. They are all over it. And of course, you know, you see the kudzu over everything, so that's fine. We actually have kudzu bugs now too. Kind of fun. Get your joros. It's a whole bunch of invasives here, but anyway. So I'd love to figure out what that is. I'd be like, that's a valuable plant. See, now before I like had gotten into this, you know, higher level worldview that I have now, I would have thought, oh, this is horrifying. Like, but now I realize, oh, this is like one of the more valuable, apparently valuable plants here, because it's like, I mean, look how much activity this thing has on it. Like, this is supporting so much. But anyway, you know, so you just see all this stuff. You see all this kudzu. You see all this kudzu, like, just taking over absolutely everything. Look at this, it's everywhere. And so you just see all these plants. You see the goldenrod, and you think it's like ragweed. So you're just like, oh, that's an allergy causer. It's just a burden. Let's just get rid of it. Like, it's just trash. But then you don't look at it with respect and beauty and love or whatever. You just look at it, you're like, this thing is disgusting. It's a burden. I need to get rid of it. And it's kind of like, screw that. But now I'm realizing, like, I got more into it and I realized, well, almost every plant that I learn about is either medicinal and or edible. So I'll just kind of go through here a little bit. I mean, what is this? Oh, this might be maple. I was thinking this is a sweet gum. I don't know why I can't find a sweet gum in this little grove over here. Across the street. Anyway. We'll just go through. So kudzu, that's medicinal. I mean, it's used medicinally. All kinds of ways. It's edible. I've eaten it myself multiple times. It's kind of weird, but I mean, it'll definitely work. I mean, you get like oaks. I learned about oaks. I think this is a white oak because it has the rounded leaves, but the white oak, same thing. Like people, the natives used to make, what is it called? Like they would take the acorns and make like flour out of it, basically. What is that? I don't know. Check that out. I don't know what that is. But pine. There's another one, pine. Pine can be used medicinally and is edible. It's supposedly high in vitamin C. I mean, another thing I love about kudzu is the flowers. I don't know if you can see that. They smell incredible, like grapes. Like, and I don't mean like a grape, I mean like artificial grape flavor, like this grape bubble gum. I just cannot get enough of that stuff. It's crazy. So like, I don't know. I love to smell that. Anyway, some people make jam out of that. The root, starch from the root's a thickener. I mean, just medicinally, supposedly it helps with alcoholism. There's just like so much crazy stuff. Here's another invasive here in the southeast. You get mimosa. Now look into that. Mimosa is used medicinally. It's absolutely everywhere. There's a giant tree over here. There's a lot of it. I have consumed that myself. I made tea out of the flowers, the blooms, etc. Crazy. Especially at goldenrod too. I've done that. I've used that when I was sick. I mean, I'm not doing a double-blind placebo-controlled study on myself, obviously, but seemed like it helped. Expectorant. Dude, poke. Then you get pokeweed. This is, oh my god, so toxic. It's horrible. Which yes, you do have to be very careful with it. You have to have a respect for nature. If you take way too much. But the dosage makes the poison. So if you take a reasonable dose, then it can actually, be helpful in many circumstances. Here's mimosa. Which, beautiful leaves. I just love that. But anyway. So yeah, pokeweed, it's everywhere. It has a reputation for being eaten, called, poke salad, like Elvis sang about it, for God's sakes. Come on. But crazy. The birds are immune to the poison though, so they spread the seeds. Those are, absolutely everywhere. They're really cool. This is the first tree I ever identified, the tulip tree. Tulip, I don't know the scientific name, but very distinctive leaves. You only see that. Anyway, so then I will go over here in a minute, but I want to talk about some other stuff first. So the first, this is the first thing I realized is all these things are medicinal. All this has value. That's what I realized. I'm just and we're just looking at it like it's trash. And it's this is actually part of, these are assets. This is part of the natural heritage of our world. And it's here's another thing. What is this, grapes? There's literally just grapes out here. Now I don't know if this is a goose cherry or whatever. I don't know what this is. I think it's grape. I haven't identified it yet. But these little things are everywhere. They're just absolutely everywhere. See all that? They're growing everywhere. And I split it open and it seems let me pull one off here. It seems kind of not grape-like. Ugh! See, look at that. It does not smell, it smells like a vegetable. Maybe it's a squash. I just realized that now. Maybe it's a squash. Or maybe, but it's on a vine, so that's kind of weird. Or maybe it's just a melon. I don't know what it is. So, but it's interesting. So there's that, just randomly growing out here. Then there was a thing with It keeps dying. I don't know if something's eating it. There's like a square stem thing. Is that mint family? I don't know. That thing's growing. Oh, look, here's another one. Square stem, opposite leaves. Doesn't smell minty. Kind of hairy. I don't know what that is. There's a little moth on there. He's like, oh, you saw me. Then this, is this nut sedge? It might be. I think that's native. I don't know. So I mean, like, you just look at all the stuff and it's like everything has value. Like even the invasives have value. Even mimosa, like, now sure, you can hack it away and like you don't have to be respectful with the plant because it's, you know, really damaging. So I mean, you just hack it up, use as much of it as you want. There you go. It has value. You don't have to hate it. Use it. And then do this, smilax. You get greenbrier. Now if you've ever been in the woods, you have run into this, or it has run into you. Greenbrier. What, you know, this is just a bird and this is just nature's barbed wire. No, this too is edible and medicinal. I mean, it's like again and again and again and again. I have consumed a little bit of it. Didn't have any weird reactions. Supposedly people will cut, not supposedly, I know people will do this. They'll cut off the ends and use, oh look, I haven't seen that before. This must be the hitchhikers. Yeah, that's cool. This must be that little hitchhiker plant. That's fun. I don't know if I've seen that. Well, the smilax is like, gimme. But yeah, this is fine. Supposedly the root is also medicinal. Whatever, you get your Virginia creeper. This is definitely not poison ivy or whatever. This is Virginia creeper. I think that's invasive too. Anyway, what do we got over here? I don't know what this is. I keep seeing it. I'm gonna film it. I thought it was beautyberry, but I don't think it is. No, it does not look like beautyberry actually. Anyway, what is that little spider? I don't know. Dead spider? I don't know. But anyway, and I'm so familiar with it now. There is just wisteria absolutely everywhere. I've been clearing that out from a friend's house, and oh my god, let me tell you, I'm very familiar with it now. Like I love how like people freak out over kudzu, but not wisteria. When wisteria seems like just crazy. Anyway, so some of this is falling down. It's everywhere over here. There's a giant mimosa. Is there one over here? No. Here's another one. It got, you know, a tree fell here and just destroyed all this stuff, knocked this huge mimosa, and now it's just a big stump. And like, look at the foliage now in like a month or two. I mean, this is all coming out of the stump. I don't know if you can see it very well. This is just one stump. Anyway. Look! Joro spiders. I'll get to those in a minute. Very invasive. 13 minutes on here. Okay. But I mean, wisteria. I mean, it's like everywhere. And dude, these are giant tulip tree leaves right here. From a small tree, that's huge. What's going on there? I don't know. There's a lot of poison ivy in here and greenbrier. Nice. You know, I'm just learning about all this stuff. Like, what is this, a magnolia right here? That's cool. That's cool. I think those are native. What is that, a berry? Dude, what is that? That looks like a berry. I don't know what that is. Don't see anything. What do we see? What do you see? I think there's red maple. I don't know what that is. There's just so much stuff, dude. Oh, that's another thing I'm going to film over here. Some other types of trees. No, there's some more. See, this is interesting. This fell down. Other things make a home out of that. Ooh, that's interesting. What is that? I don't know what that is. I don't know what anything is. So anyway, that's cool. Love that. But you know, this knocked out so much stuff, and then there's the top of the tree, but it's growing up now. Because it's like, oh, ooh, look, is that mushroom? Definitely a mushroom. That's cool. Fungi. Ugh. There's insects too, trying to get in my eyeballs. Anyway, so I'm just, you know, that was the first thing, which it's still self-absorbed from a different perspective, but it's like all this has value. Like, we just look at nature like it's a burden and a separate from us, and it's a thing that needs to be conquered. It's like it's not in a war against us. We are it. Like, it is literally our home. And I saw this meme a while back. It says, nature is not a place to visit. Nature is home. But that's crazy. Like, nature literally is home. Like, that's what our home is. Like, this planet, like, you know, and it's like, wow, it's so cool that we're trying to like colonize Mars and we're gonna have a lunar base sometime. Like, that is sick as hell. Don't get me wrong. I still think that's cool, but we have an entire planet designed specifically for us. What the fuck? Like, why aren't we taking stock in this shit? Why are we looking out? You know, like, I mean, it's cool to look out, but that's not what I'm saying. Not that we shouldn't look out, but like, we're just taking it for granted. This is like a whole planet. Like, if we found an Earth out there, everyone would be shitting their pants. It's like, we live on one, bro. Nobody cares. Like, it's like, oh, whatever. It's like, dude, this is absolutely fucking insane. You just like wake up, like, there's this entire biosphere perfectly designed for you. Like, you think we would like respect that? You think we would like view that as home, as part of who we are, and like we're part of this giant web? No, we're separate from it. We gotta conquer it. It's just a resource to exploit. Which, I mean, there are resources, that's fine, but like, I just think it's insane how disconnected we are from ourselves, ultimately. You know, I've talked about this point in other videos, and I'm going to make more videos about that topic. But this is just yet another example of how disconnected we are from everything. Like, we could literally, even when it's glaringly obvious, we could have an entire planet perfectly designed to suit us, and we're just like trying to go somewhere else. What are you trying to go somewhere else for? No, let's colonize a barren, airless rock. Like, but like, what about this thing? It's already got air, it's already got soil, it's already got plants, it's already got medicine, it's already got life, it's already got everything. Fuck, you know? Anyway, could go off on that, but I got 8 minutes on here, so we're gonna try and hurry. Anyway, point is, like, you just start to realize all this crazy stuff, right? So all this stuff has a, you know, so first it goes from being, this is useless, destroy it, conquer it, whatever, then you're like, oh my god, this actually has like value to humans. Like, wow, insane. But that's the first step. That's not the end of it. Because then then, like Joey Santor puts it, he's like, that's like meeting a person. This perspective is also really self-absorbed and insane, because it's basically like saying, meeting a person and saying, what can you do for me? It's like, fucking people exist for more than to just do stuff for you, man. Like, it's a person, like, it's an organism, it's a thing. It has inherent value. It's not just what you can get out of it. Like, that's insane, you know? Like this, but anyway, so we'll get to that. Look at this. Look at this. This is a native plant. Did you know in the southeast we have a native passion flower and passion fruit? I'm about to show it to you. Very happy to introduce you to this. Check this out. I saw this growing here and I like almost shit myself. Look at this. This is a native flower. Can you even believe this thing is real? Like, look at this. Dude, it smells so good. It's really weird smell, but it smells good. It's not like a typical flower smell, but like, I have to smell it every time I see it. This is the passion plant, Passiflora incarnata. I'm trying to grow some myself. And almost like every time I look at it, there's at least one, yeah, there's one right there. There's ants always on it, which they say is because they have these little glands, I don't know if you can see it, these little dots. I think it's called a petiole, which gives sugar. They basically bribe the ants. Like, they're like, okay, we'll give a little bit of sugar as a bounty for the ants so that we can protect ourselves, you know, because caterpillars aren't going to eat it. Any pest that would eat it gets warded off by the ant bodyguards, because they basically teamed up with ants. Is that not insane? So they're literally teaming up with ants. And that's just, I mean, it's just mind-blowing. Like, this is what I'm talking, like, this is more than just like, can it grow a fruit for humans? Which it can, and I'll show you that in a second. But I mean, look at this. All these interactions we have, all these like team ups that are happening in nature. Just crazy. So anyway, this thing, supposedly also the leaves are edible as well. But check out the fruit. Ooh, look at that. What is that? I don't know. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Sorry. He's camera shy. Anyway, this I think is smooth sumac or winged sumac. I don't know. Oh look, Joros. I need to get rid of these because, like, here's another thing. I'll just show it to you. Look what we got here. You see this right now? I don't think you can see it. This mimosa's in the way. Look at this, bruh. Bruh. This is a passion fruit. This is from that little vine. There's multiple ones. Don't tell anyone, shh, because I want to try that and I can get some seeds. That's all I'm saying. This thing grows these giant passion fruits. Okay? Supposedly they're very good. Now, look at what's happening here. I mean, you can't really see it very well, but like, these are absolutely everywhere on top of all this stuff. And then you have these Joro spiders, you know, on top of it, trying to like prevent insects from pollinating the flowers to make these passion fruits. Here's another one right here, which sucks, because then it's like, so now we're gonna have less passion fruit. Now this whole species isn't gonna do as well because the Joro is just like dominating everything. So, kind of sad. But, ooh, a dragonfly. They're ancient, dude. They're from like the dinosaur era. Look at that one. That's just cool. Anyway, I mean, whatever. So, I got 2 minutes. I'll try to make it quick. So, this is just insane. Like, you know, and you realize, like, you meet a person, like, what can you do for me? Could you be my friend or my lover or not? If it's not, then go away. You're useless. It's like, bro, we're doing that with nature. Like, everything serves a purpose. And if it's not benefiting you, it's benefiting, so like, it's more than just a benefit cost analysis, you know? But anyway, so I got some, ooh, they might be redoing this road. Now, there's a couple plants I want to identify real quick. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's a catalpa. The leaves look a lot larger, and it almost is kind of like fuzzy. But the leaves are a bit larger, like larger, bigger than that. It's huge. And you see these smaller ones like all over the place. Like there's some right here. You can see them over there. They're way smaller. I think that's a catalpa. They're like way smaller. So I don't know what that is. Also, it looks kind of polluted in the air over here, so I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. What is that? But there's so much stuff. Anyway. But I mean, just like, I'm just like realizing, this just makes me realize how disconnected from nature we are. You know, it's sad. And it's like, it's just crazy, man. Like, part of my effort to reconnect us with nature. And it just makes me feel more alive. So not only is it about that, I'm just realizing that, like, see, here it is. We got a damn rose of Sharon back here, hibiscus. I don't see the other flowers I was talking about. Anyway, you just realize how disconnected from everything we are. Like, as I got more into this, I realized this is more than just what's edible or useful to me. It's like nature and plants are a stepping stone into life, into like the connectedness of all living things. So that's what I've been going into. My camera's about to die, just letting you know. It's gonna cut off in a second. But that's really what I want to talk about. Like, I didn't realize my whole world would open up. And I feel so alive now. You know, like, I'm just getting started. It's like I feel connected with nature and like life. And you realize like the whole ecosystem. And now I just think about when I see a plant, like, what role does this have in everything? Now I love everything. I love wasps, I love flies, I love poison ivy, I love it all, dude. I'm just like, this world's insane, dude. I want to share this with people. Like, this is important. I feel like this is part of why we're so insane, you know? Like, we're just so disconnected from everything. It's like reconnect with the earth, with food, with life, with everything, with friends, with people, with community, with soul, with everything.